up?
I'm not looking over there.
Why not?
Sorry, you're making a wreck.
Look at all the trees and shit. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. How fast you going?
80. How fast you gotta go? Oh, look very good right
We are in Oklahoma City. OKC. OKC. Oklahoma City. We're in Oklahoma City. Hey, there it is right there. Get the fuck out of my way, truck. Oh, let it crash! Let it crash! We got traffic in Oklahoma City. Oh, let it crash! Cadillac, listen to the song. Check it out, dude. Listen to the lyrics. Don't pass that Cadillac yet. You're not behind me though. This is the ultimate freeway song. Yeah, go for it. inside my head said don't look back, you can never look back. Thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Took on forever, I should just let it go, but look at all the bugs on the windshield. Music for the masses. What a suiting song. Holiday by Madonna, and we're on a holiday, Labor Day. We're actually on a holiday. Celebrate! Do it! Celebrate! Do it! Celebrate! We're supposed to be in Albuquerque. I think we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. They're not rocking anywhere. The music's okay, but even they don't like to see them guns and poses. Where it is? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the big ass skyline of Albuquerque. That is so huge. No wonder nobody comes here. There's nobody behind us either. Morris Day and the Time on the radio. It's a UFO! It's a UFO! It's a UFO! There it is! Straight up ahead is the Meteor crater. Forecast of her purpose was clear. The something she decided to leave alone, looking down on the highway 20 miles ahead. Isolated highway. This one isn't too isolated though. The sun burning her red. After 2 weeks, she found me. That's it. That's not it.
This is the training site for Apollo astronauts.
There's a gift shop building up there where you go to register and all that shit.
Register what?
To buy your tickets and stuff. That's actually the rim of the crater right there.
Why are everybody so crazy about this place? It's not nothing but a big hole in the ground.
Because it's what happened.
That was a Tom Allen joke.
Dad wouldn't have said that.
Yes, he would.
He wouldn't have. He wouldn't have meant it.
I didn't mean it either. It was a joke. Kind of like that freaky geek person.
Well, you're looking at the rim of the crater right there, going all the way across.
Don't you get it? Focus on that thing in the middle.
Hmm?
Focus on that thing in the middle. See what it is.
We are at the Meteor crater. I'm not sure, but I think a few of those people down there are German. I heard them speaking. Said hello, wie geht es Ihnen? That's one of them right there, I think. Anyway, back to the crater. See what this says here. From this point, there's Carrie looking at the crater.
Yeah, I don't see that flag or that astronaut.
It's right there.
Where? Where?
We'll get out the binoculars, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
here we have the east side of the crater. It's approximately about 0.36712 miles distance from where we're standing right now. Behind me here, you'll see straight across the crater, which is about approximately 1 mile long. And down here you will see to the left of me, which is approximately about 300 feet south by southwest of where I'm standing here, a crowd of people that are doing the same thing we are. Please note that all these people suck. I already got all that shit.
You did?
Yeah. Oh look. Get the sign. See the sign? See the sign?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back a little bit. It is about 171 degrees Fahrenheit here at the moment, which is pretty damn cool because we're getting the full essence. We're getting the full essence. See this? We're getting the full essence, the temperature. It's powerful. This is powerful. It's very powerful. We're getting the full essence.
Ooh.
Get me now. Gotta get it out. I keep me lying down. Gotta get it out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, good picture. Good picture. Get me again. Oh, God, good picture. Oh, look. Oh, good picture. Oh, yeah, good picture. Here, turn it off for a second. You can look at those astronaut shit.
Welcome to Meteor Crater, one of the world's most spectacular natural sights. I'm George Shoemaker. For the past 20 plus years, I've been closely associated with this remarkable place, which was formed in an instant when a meteor slammed into the Earth. Though dramatic, this event is far from unusual. Collisions and impacts involving asteroids, comets, and meteors were critical to the formation of our planet and the entire solar system. The effort to understand Meteor Crater spans more than 100 years. In the early 20th century, most people in the scientific community thought the crater was formed by a volcanic steam explosion. Then, early in the 1900s, Philadelphia mining engineer Daniel Morrow Barringer found evidence, such as meteorite fragments and finely powdered sand, that convinced him this crater was formed by an asteroid or a meteor. In the early 1960s, Dr. Eugene Shoemaker confirmed Barringer's theory with his discovery of shocked minerals and his detailed analysis of the crater's geology. Today, we know that nearly 50,000 years ago, a 150-foot wide meteor plunged into the Earth's atmosphere, Streaking at roughly 40,000 miles per hour, the meteor glowed as a bright fireball, then smashed into the surface of Arizona's high desert plateau and was instantly melted and vaporized. Within seconds, the resulting massive explosion threw millions of tons of rock over the surrounding area, leaving this huge crater. In addition to Meteor crater, more than 150 meteor impact sites have been discovered throughout the world. Today, scientists are studying meteorites and craters to learn more about our planet and the solar system. Here is Dr. Carlton Moore, Director of the Center for Meteorite Studies at Arizona State University.
Throughout time, meteorites have been impacting the Earth and comets have been impacting the Earth, and in all probability, the flux was much greater in the early days than it is now. We must be using them up pretty much, but in the early days, a lot of material was added to the Earth each day. Today, in this area the size of the state of Arizona, maybe 1 or 2 good-sized meteorites a year fall. That means the size of a baseball or bigger. When you see a shooting star at night, what you're seeing is a speck of dust the size of the point of a pin. But it's coming so fast that it heats up the molecules in the air. But those are just tiny things. Most meteorites don't form craters. In order to form a crater, you have to have a very large meteorite which is not slowed down and cushioned by the fall through the Earth's atmosphere. We know of approximately 150 meteorite impact craters. Some are very, very young and some are very old.
One of the most famous Earth impact sites is the Chicxulub crater off of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Many scientists believe this large impact caused the extinction of over 70% of all living creatures on Earth, including the dinosaurs, some 65 million years ago. One theory suggests that the impact threw enormous clouds of debris into the atmosphere, blocking out sunlight for many months, affecting the climate, and disrupting the entire food chain. But massive impacts such as Chicxulub are more than just footnotes of history. Throughout our solar system, collisions and impacts continue. Think beyond Earth, to the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, where most asteroids originate and where random collisions can send asteroids on a collision path with Earth. Scientists are now identifying and tracking potentially hazardous asteroids moving in our direction.
LONEO stands for Lowell Observatory Near-Earth Object Search. And near-Earth objects means asteroids and comets that come close to us. So we're looking for asteroids and comets that may be harmful to our existence. We use our telescope to survey the sky, and we're interested in finding the objects that move against the starry background. And it's the computers downstairs that pick up any motion of asteroids and comets against the stars, and they alert us when one of the objects in question looks as though it's moving in an unusual way and therefore might be close to the Earth. We think that there are somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500 near-Earth asteroids larger than a kilometer in diameter. And as you go to smaller sizes, there are many, many more. Most likely, we will discover an object that we think is on a collision course, but it will be tens, hundreds, or even thousands of years from collision. But you can bet that even if we had 10 years warning, all of the governments of the Earth would spend a huge amount of money, trillions of dollars, making sure that that technology was built and deployed and did its job to stop an impact.
Now think even farther afield, all the way to Jupiter. For 7 days in July of 1994, 21 fragments of the comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 collided with Jupiter, providing a spectacular show. One fragment of the comet blasted a hole in the Jovian atmosphere larger than Earth. The scientific community was abuzz. For the first time, a collision of two bodies in our solar system was observed. Here is planetary astronomer Dr. Carolyn Shoemaker, co-discoverer of the comet Shoemaker-Levy 9.
I think the most important thing about that comet was just the fact that so many people were ready to see it, and they observed the black spots that were there on Jupiter, and it made believers. It made believers out of geologists who had been opposed to the idea of rocks falling out of the sky and hitting planets. It made believers out of astronomers who hadn't looked inside the solar system for a long time. It made believers out of everyone. And it made the general public aware of the fact that, hey, these things hit other planets, maybe we're next in line. We believe that impacts are responsible for the formation of our solar system, that asteroids and comets represent the early primeval, if you will, bodies that were out there. After the Big Bang, there followed a period called heavy bombardment. It was unlike anything we can imagine now. It's when most of the craters that we see on the moon were formed. Many of the craters on Mercury and Mars and the other planets. The current theory about impact is that our moon was formed out of the Earth by the impact of a giant planet. I do what I do, which is to look for asteroids and comets, to try and discover new ones, and to study impact structures and craters, because the two are tied closely together in the story of our solar system.
The geologic and planetary records are clear. Collisions and impacts throughout our solar system continue. Today, Meteor crater remains Earth's best preserved and most complete example of this continuous process, and is a valuable open-air laboratory for continuing research. Meteor impacts are an important and ongoing process. They have affected the very course of life on Earth. No less can be expected in the future.
That was very educational.
Yes, it was.
Would you agree?
I would have to agree.
Let's go see what else we can find. We're going back out to the crater. We're heading back out to the crater. Come on, quit dragging.
I'm coming. She's under the water. No, you just oh my goodness. Ouais, ils disent que c'est main shaft, je sais pas ce que ça veut dire. Moi aussi.
What time is it? 5:11. What's up? You want to stand by the crater? question. This is what I Dream of Jeannie landed in, or what was it? The astronaut landed in this. What's his name?
Nelson.
Major Nelson.
Tony Nelson.
Major Nelson landed in this. Let's get a close up.
In front of it. Let's see if we can look in that window.
That's it. Busted it. What else?
Where's the picture?
That's the rim of the crater right there. There's the desert.
Jason, look. In that window. Jason.
What?
Look in that window.
My buddy came to see me.
Yep.
It's my buddy. It's my buddy. You're filming. Now, speaking about the desert and its creativity is Dr. Michael Jason Allen from the University of UFOs. Now, from the standpoint that I see, I believe the desert was formed millions of years ago. And I think that an estimation of time is what we need to measure to find out if we have the correct date of conception for the desert.